Bhagavat Shravan and Sadhu Sangha is all included in the process of Harinam Sankirtan. Ultimately, by doing this, we are making a gravitational force that will pull all the devotees, or all those who are actually sincerely after their real welfare, actually want to give up the type of dharma. All other religious systems are type of dharma except Bhagavat dharma. So what other dharma is there in Kali Yuga except Nam Sankirtan? Sankirtan dharma. So all other dharmas in Kali Yuga are cheating. So anybody who's actually sincere and wants their welfare, they will recognize Harinam Sankirtan and take shelter of it. Everything else, small potatoes at best.
Small potatoes.
Small potatoes means like a plateau. Like in the Grand Canyon, you get on a plateau, but then you're stuck there. Actually, Prabhupada said that unless we are very seriously striving at all times to make advancement in spiritual life, by the law of material nature, there's all likelihood that we will fall down, or that we will not be able to progress. In other words, the best offense for going forward, the best defense, excuse me, is a strong offense. That's why this is called a Hare Krishna movement, moving forward. Being in the material world, because we're eternal spirit souls, we have this material energy which is kind of keeping us down. It's not allowing us to rise up to our full potential, which is three main things: eternal, full of complete knowledge, and unending, ever new, increasing happiness, ananda. So the material energy is always like thwarting us in that sublime reality, practically at every moment. So, if we want to escape the limited jurisdiction in the material energy, we have to be very strong and powerful. The material energy makes us very lackadaisical, very casual. Casual means casualty. Casual means casualty.
So how do you escape the material world?
Huh?
How do you escape the material world?
By entering the spiritual world, automatically you exit. Like, how do you get to 2nd Avenue?
So how do you
Not
enter
by
the
sitting around here
spiritual world?
talking about it. You get on the next northbound F train.
So you enter the spiritual world by reciting like Oms and that?
Well, the Hare Krishna mantra, I think Madhavi over here explained something about the mantra.
I mean, he's read most of them.
You have.
You read Beyond Birth and Death on the train.
The prime method in this age, in other ages there was yoga, there was different types of austerity. In this age, chanting Hare Krishna, whether in personal japa on beads, and doing like we're doing here, especially like we could do it in a sacred place in a temple. That's all well and good for us. In fact, the atmosphere would be 1,000 times better than doing it here on one level. But by doing it here and giving it to the general public, Krishna recognizes us, and the whole process is, you know, we can do our sadhana, our practice, but the real thing is that Krishna recognizes our sincerity and he picks us up and brings us to the higher position. It's like if you fell into a well, you know, or fell onto the tracks and you broke your leg, you can't get out, but if the people come there and lift you up and take you out, you're out. So that's what we're appealing for mercy, to be lifted out of this dark well of material existence. But, you know, just like if they lower the rope down into the well, you know, at least we should do our part by putting our fingers around the rope. Not that, can you come down and help me put my fingers in? We have to muster up a little sincerity, you know. So sincerity begins by the 4 regular principles: giving up eating meat, giving up illicit sex, giving up intoxication, and giving up gambling. If you give those things up, then your path of liberation is open and clear. But, you know, most people think that they got it because they identify themselves with the body, and these things are all based on the body: sex, intoxication, eating meat, gambling. So that's the first step of our sincerity. To give those things up means to confirm, I'm not this material body, but I'm spiritual. I have a spiritual body. And then, you know, then a whole different realm of real pleasure opens up, which is completely unknown to the gross materialists. That's why the people walk by and they look at this, you know, and they think that I'm very lot of money. I'm very famous. I have good sex. I have all kinds of intoxication. What do I need these people? They're crazy.
Happiness is only an illusion.
So,
No,
we-
that's what I was trying to tell you.
Their happiness is not only an illusion.